FM コザをお聞きの皆様、こんばんは。この時間は私たちの番組ザ・ヒートをお届けしていきます。ザ・ヒートでは恋愛観や男女の違いなどを中心にトークを繰り広げていく内容となっております。放送はすべて英語。トークに関しましては少々過激なコメントをする場合がございますが、何卒ご理解のほどよろしくお願いいたします。それではお待たせしました。ザ・ヒート、最後まで存分にお楽しみください。Good evening, everybody. The talk show The Heat will be on air for next 1 hour, 7 to 8 p.m. We'll be talking about sex, love, and relationships. Radical comments and extreme topic might be discussed, but we hope you enjoy the show. Thank you.
gotta follow us. I'm the only one that keeps.
Hey! What's going on, Okinawa? Miss Jen is back on the motherfucking radio. I'm sorry, I had to cuss.
That's one.
Cuss a little bit. That's one.
That's one already.
I'm so I ain't been here in a minute, so I'm a little excited. I've been busy.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thank you.
It's cute talking shit.
You back.
Also, welcome.
Thank you.
Please pronounce because you just
Idris.
corrected me.
I
Idris.
corrected you, yeah.
I have been calling you Idris,
And I didn't say anything about it.
I know, but I feel bad.
No, I don't
so
feel
Idris.
bad. I have like 4 different pronunciations. On my
Okay,
name.
Idris
Royal. Yeah.
Royal. Okay,
Yep.
and
Idris
I even
Royal.
already added the E for you.
I
I'd be
appreciate
calling
it.
you
Royale.
Idris Royale.
Now I really got to get a change. I appreciate it though. Yeah,
but
it's
welcome
way
as
fancy.
well.
Thank
You know what I'm
thank
saying? Thank you
What's
for
going on,
being
Okinawa?
here.
Yeah, we sending out invites, yo. I'm trying to get a group chat.
Oh my gosh, the creepiness has started.
What's up?
Let me tell you about King Takeshi over here.
Whoa.
Here we go.
This guy.
This guy.
Over here. Let's turn the camera around so y'all can see.
Hey, what's going on, homie? Hey, you want to come in?
Oh, okay.
There
There he go. He over here trying to invite people in
I
here.
invite everybody over here,
friends.
though.
Word.
It's networking.
Hey, shout out to DJ M. Good to see you too, boo.
Hi.
Losa, you know what I'm saying? I'm just glad to be back. I've been missing it.
Where's the lip jewelry today?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Oh, come on.
Oh, you
Ooh.
took it out?
Please
We're
buy
taking-
my
we're
bowl,
taking charitable
please.
donations.
What were
Somebody
you doing
give
to
us some balls,
lose?
please.
What were you
I was
doing to
too
lose that ball?
excited
Ooh.
with the banana skills.
Oh!
All right.
Hello. We started the show off
That's how
right.
you do. Somebody had a ball then. Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
boy.
For
We
sure.
started the show off right. So, speaking of bananas,
No.
Bananas.
Losa
nice
was
segue.
eating a banana.
Very masculine like though.
Oh, we got
He was
tune in.
eating a banana about 5 minutes ago, which I did take a piece of. And a question was posed.
Yeah.
Is there a manly way to eat a banana? Or are you just kind of, because you were kind of tearing in.
Hey, ripping
hungry.
into that, yeah.
I wanted a quick snack. Now, before you said something, I would say no. There is no manly way to eat a banana if you really look at it. But she made a good point. You can break it up.
Yeah, just
break
get
it
the
up
tip.
into pieces. So
Yeah,
there
yeah,
you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
There is a manly way to eat a banana.
Yes.
I didn't know. It's
You break into little
news
pieces.
to me.
Speaking of bananas as well, the banana lady, she used to break up pieces with her vagina.
Oh yeah.
Who was
Yeah.
eating these though?
I know,
The
right?
banana
no.
though?
People
No,
who would come in there
yeah.
like Marines
Yeah,
and
they had people that was eating
the
that stuff.
vagina
So
was
that-
was
hold on,
was
hold on,
breaking
hold on. You
pieces
gotta fill
off.
me in. So
Full
she
of
was
Yeah,
eating-
I remember.
Okay.
Wait, stop.
We just blew his mind. Okay,
Yeah, like,
let's bring it back.
Did
Bring
she
it back.
peel it first and then put the
Nah, she put that
banana in
banana
her?
all the way.
So
in.
she would peel it too?
No,
Yeah,
she
taking a
peeled
peel
it.
off.
She did?
Yeah, she peeled
With the
it.
vagina or just?
I mean, that would have been
You know what I was
absolute
thinking?
skills.
You know how they do that kissing test and you can like eat the starburst or unwrap the starburst.
Oh, with the tongue?
With your tongue. I was thinking she did that with the banana peel.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
That's why I
she
was
has like
like-
little workers in her
Yeah,
vagina.
so
You
Wow.
just
Wow.
challenged her
Bananas.
though, whether you know it or not. She's probably gonna hear
Maybe,
about this and be
but
like,
I
you know
mean-
what?
She can't go hear about
They
this.
saying
Well,
I
I
ain't
think
did.
she
wrote that.
rest in
She
peace.
passed.
She
Yeah, she
passed
rest in
away.
peace, yo.
Oh, right on.
Bam,
Yep.
bam, bam,
Yeah.
yeah.
Didn't know that.
But I mean, let's give her some props because the first time I came to Okinawa was a very long time ago. I came to Okinawa in 2007.
It's a long time ago.
Decade.
Is that really a long time?
Where was I in 2007?
I mean, but for some people, they was, you know what I'm saying?
I was
here.
I was in 7th grade. You know what I'm saying?
It's important where you at. It's
I was
really
here.
not. We're not gonna go around talking about where we were.
Right. Well, where I was at, I was in the banana show.
I was here. I was in sergeant's course during that time,
Oh.
and I heard about the banana show.
So this is
And
what
they had
happened.
motherfuckers eating it.
Right. I came
After
to gate 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I came to gate 2 and my friends were like, "Hey, do you guys want to go to the banana show?" And I'm like, "What's the banana show?" And they're like, "Well, we're just going to go." And I'm like, "Okay." So me and my best friend get invited by these 3 guys. We go to the banana show. We go in there and there's nobody in there. There's a stage and there's like little booths right in front of the stage, and then there's like a back row of kind of like seating, And I'm just like, okay, what's about to happen? What is going to happen? And they were like, no, sit by the stage. And I'm like, why are you making us sit by the stage? Because they
setting you
were a
up.
little too like happy about putting us by the stage, so we were kind of nervous. I'm like, man, what are you setting us up for?
Yep.
So then we're waiting, and they're like, are we going to be the only ones? And this group of, like, Marines comes in, like, right before the show starts and sits in the back. So it's just now it's kind of rowdy. This lady gets up on stage with a red top and a red skirt. And it's like a wraparound skirt.
Oh, okay.
And she grabs snakes out of this cage, and she starts going like this. I'm like, oh my God, she's gonna put a snake in her vagina. Oh my God, it just got real.
What kind of snakes are these?
I don't know. Maybe they were habus, and she just grabbed. She was
by the tail?
crazy. Yeah,
Just,
like she was going like this, and then she put him back in the cage. It's like, okay, so she's not gonna put him in her vagina.
Right.
Then she brings out, you know what I'm saying, other things like coins, and she stuffs coins in her vagina and puts them in, you know, throws them in the ashtray, and then like. And then she starts waving the skirt around, and I realize, oh, the skirt, she has no underwear on, you know, because she has to, you know what I'm saying? So she's just like coochie and on stage, straight to business, and then she peels the banana.
With what, though?
Her hands.
Okay, thank you. I've been waiting this whole time.
That's been the suspense for him this entire time.
Hello.
No,
that has been the suspense.
and then she stuffs the banana in her vagina, and she breaks the banana down into bite-sized pieces with her vagina.
Oh, she's
hands. She's using her Kegel muscles and puts little pieces on each table. She came over to our table,
like hors d'oeuvres.
squatted. Yes, like have a hors d'oeuvre appetizer.
I was thinking she broke it into like 4 large chunks.
No, she had little bite-sized pieces, and then one popped down
kid-friendly.
on our table.
Kid-friendly pieces.
Yeah, kid-friendly pieces.
The size is kid-friendly.
Yeah.
Bite-sized pieces. And then she asked for a volunteer, and then they said somebody always volunteers, and a Marine got up there, got a little coochie in the face because she had to wipe his glasses off because she grabbed the dollar out of his mouth with her coochie, and then dropped a piece of banana in his mouth. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, that's how I was on the bus. I was like, yeah, that's not cool. The guy was telling me that when we was in sergeant's course. I was like,
I have to see it now. I mean, I don't know. It's not
Nah,
going
it's not-
any. There's no more
There's no
banana
successors.
show.
Like,
nah. It used to be a daughter.
She didn't
used
pass
to
it
have
on to anyone.
She had a daughter.
Yeah,
man.
apparently she was teaching her daughter, right?
Yeah.
passing on like a superpower or something.
So this is a family thing.
Yeah, I guess so.
This is a-
Family business.
Yeah,
But the
absolutely.
club is
That's
not open
wonderful.
anymore, though.
No, I don't think so.
No.
But I must say, I've been to Thailand, and I've been to ping pong shows, and I've been to
I heard about those,
live sex shows, and I've been to like Russian burlesque shows and stuff like that. And I mean, as long as the woman is choosing to do it, I will support it.
Yeah.
As long as it's not done under like, okay, she's doing it because they're gonna kill her family. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
If she's doing it because this is what she's trying to do, because it's a way. I mean, the easiest way to make money is your body, if for a woman or a man, really. I mean,
Now she tells me.
you know.
Yeah.
All this time.
You
Just
see how
joined the
girls-
military
So,
for
I
nothing.
mean, right. I mean, y'all could have been making money. Yeah.
Some money.
Slanging that
Wow,
Peter.
she left a
Yeah,
legacy.
I told the girl
It's
yesterday.
never too late now.
I told her 5,000 a year for that
it
shit.
is.
Well, rest in
My dude
peace,
said,
Banana Lady.
Yes,
right
yes.
on.
This one, this
much
show
$50.
goes out to the Banana Lady.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
miss the golden days. I should have came.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yo,
I should've
if you
joined
would have
sooner.
came here around that time, you would have been like, oh my, Okinawa is crazy.
I've heard the stories,
It was-
especially
I mean,
gay too. Yeah.
All the clubs are full. Every single one.
Until
People on the street till
5
5 in the
a.m.
morning.
Before the clack clack,
Yep.
Yeah.
Even getting on Kadena, you only needed one ID card
bruh.
Yeah.
For the whole car?
for the whole car.
Yeah.
Lit.
Good time. I was like,
I
oh, look
remember.
at the way flashbacks.
I know, right?
Reminiscing.
I lost a lot of my balls back then.
I lost a
I
lot
remember-
of mouth
yeah.
jewelry.
That's
Them was a good
I
time.
did not have good, but
see, y'all can't be like sharing all this information
Yeah, you
because I
can
think it's
sign a lot
great
of people
now.
on
But I
Facebook.
mean,
It's great. It is. I mean, no,
gotta
it's
reminisce, though.
you do gotta reminisce. I mean, it's you always gotta appreciate where you're at now, but you can also appreciate the times you had.
yeah.
I wonder what it was like in the '90s here.
Yeah, the 90s was crazy.
There's probably some people you can ask about that.
It's
I
crazy.
think I'm
My
pretty. They
brother-
own the businesses.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that are here. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
my-
you can go up to them and be like, "Yo, how was the '90s?" They're probably like, "Oh my god,
sit down, sit down.
sit down. We don't have time."
That's Rudy. He'll tell you. Rudy will tell you. He was here in the 90s.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be asking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now I feel like
that's
it's
some
something
old head.
mandatory.
This isn't gonna die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my brother was telling me.
Absolutely.
My brother was
So
telling me in the 90s.
let's talk about this. Curfew that's happening
Oh,
for.
man.
Let's
Oh,
not talk
man.
about the curfew.
Do you
Curfew
guys
is
think
happening,
that
yeah.
it has? Do you think alcohol is a big factor in like? Do you need alcohol to be in the club?
No,
You don't need it. No, I mean it
No.
enhances the experience. You know what I mean? Like,
it makes my job easier.
yeah. The music sounds better. You dance better. Your game is
Well,
better.
no, maybe because you don't care.
Exactly.
You're
exactly.
like, I may not dance very well, but I don't care when I'm drunk. So you're just like, you know what I mean? A little
Exactly.
bit.
But it's hi.
Hey, girl.
What's going on?
So
Too
But
little,
yeah,
too
it
young.
should never be necessary.
I don't think you need it, but it does help. You know, people talk more when they're drinking, or like you said, they don't care. They're more free spirited when they're drinking,
Right.
and I'm pretty sure they make a lot more money when we spend. You know.
oh, absolutely. I
No,
mean,
no.
well, obviously, the
I'm
clubs
sure.
are
I'm sure they're
closed
hurting
if
right now.
Yeah.
It's called economic pressure.
I'm sure they're hurting right now. So this,
Dun, dun,
Right,
dun.
it-
I don't think
Economic
this is gonna last for
anything right
long.
now.
That's all I'm
It's
saying.
only 30 days, man. Economic
Oh.
pressure.
Say that
We
to
shall
people who
see.
need it.
Yeah, we shall see.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, economic pressure kicks in. It's always like 30, the most about 60 days since I've been here.
Oh.
That's still kind of long for the
That's
Even
pretty
if
long
it's
people
time.
that I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
Like-
some clubs gonna shut down. You know,
Like a week
It
is a
a
long
cycle.
time.
It's a
Yeah,
constant cycle
yeah, it's a
that
constant.
happens.
Yeah.
When you're
That's what
looking at the
happens.
bottom line, like a week can be too long. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, especially people that are just riding that line. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And they
Or they
and
just
you know,
opened.
End of the year. Yeah.
Oh man, that's
I
Yeah,
know,
because
that's
this
what
is
I'm
the money.
saying.
This is the money time.
It
of the
is.
year.
This is when a lot of them probably depend on these times when it gets like you
Because
know where
December is
everybody
a
are.
big month.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just bad
That's where Black
timing,
Friday
yes.
came from. You know.
Oh, I
Yeah.
mean, oh my gosh, Black Friday. Who
Oh, girl.
participated in that?
Not me.
Well,
I was-
Anyone?
okay.
I was
So
going
for the
to.
first time in a long time, I did. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, girl?
Trying
What's
to do
on?
something practical.
What's up?
Yeah, that was a little bit too crazy.
Mm.
I heard they had some security forces. Like,
Yeah, they were
armed-
posted up. And-
armed and ready.
Yeah.
With, like
Just in case.
What?
It wasn't necessary though. They thought they was at Walmart.
the
or something.
spray, they had the tasers.
Yeah.
Everything.
At the BX.
At the PX?
Yeah.
They was like
They
that.
were strapped up.
Yep. Right there at the top of the stairs.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
I walked up there.
Kadena
Just in
PX.
case,
They had
you know,
the dog and
You
everything.
know, military's not gonna act out crazy.
No, no,
with
no,
it.
no, they're
But
a little bit better.
But the dependents, though, they
Yeah.
were ready just in case they had to do something.
Yeah.
Or like
I
they
don't know.
gonna fight or something?
I heard
You never
all
know.
the stories today.
Yeah, you never know.
Oh, I didn't even know. It was
But
like
you know,
that.
it was just that extra, just in case. You know, that little security, insurance.
Yeah,
Had the
I-
dog right there. The dog's looking at you like, all right,
I
bro,
was
I'm
mind
watching.
blown
you.
too.
And he's like, yo,
There's
I
plenty
just
of
wanted to
TVs for
snack.
everybody. Don't
the
even
dog
don't even
like,
think
yeah,
about
I'm
it.
trying to sleep, dog. trying to go to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got some more people coming up in here.
Yes,
You
we
don't,
do.
hey, you don't have to sign in, dog. You don't have to sign in.
I know. He don't know. He don't know.
What's going? Hey, Mars, what's up, yo? Matter of
Well,
fact,
you
you
gotta-
know
you gotta
Mars
take your shoes
Blackman,
off.
right? I was watching this show on Netflix, and they got a character
Monty.
named Mars Blackman.
Oh, you
Mars.
talking about online?
Yeah, on the Netflix show, that new Netflix, like,
no.
yeah.
What's it called?
She got it or
Next.
something.
I haven't
okay.
seen it.
Yeah,
neither.
I was like, yo, his name is Mars Blackman, just like Mars.
So a little bit, you know what I'm saying, of, you know,
Whatever.
oh, welcome.
What's going on, Monty?
What's going on?
What's good?
How are you doing?
Traffic is a hoe outside.
Yeah. That's what we doing though.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. So we got some artists in the building. I feel we got to go back through and maybe, you know what I'm saying, introduce ourselves. Go ahead, you can start.
Yeah, Supreme Royale, man. What's up, Okinawa?
Supreme Royale. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. And
Shout out
introduce
everybody.
yourself. You got to get up on the mic.
Oh, excuse
Act
me.
like you ain't
Excuse me.
scared.
How everybody doing? How everybody doing? This Money Man Monty checking in. You know, reporting live from 312.
Always.
Money Man, Monty.
Money Man Monty.
That's got a ring to it.
Triple M.
Yeah, it does.
Triple M, yeah. Real talk.
Eminem.
You know what I'm saying? Welcome. We was just talking about if there was a manly way to eat a banana.
He's like, oh,
See?
that's why I don't even go in that aisle. In the... Oh, see, he already know. He already know.
See, he was hip. I wasn't.
He was already hip
I
to
was
it.
like, nah.
That's what's up.
I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
I don't-
Sometimes you just
You
need
can
that
never
banana.
be in that much of a hurry. You just
Hey, you seen how I just attack it? You just
Can't
make
be
it
that
quick.
hungry.
It's not a
Hopefully
big deal.
nobody. You check your audience real quick.
You're like, is anybody
Okay.
looking? Let me
Old
just,
guy,
like,
old
you know,
guy.
this banana real
Girl,
quick.
okay, I should be good.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't wrap your lips around it or nothing like that. You know what
Nah.
I'm saying? You just bite it.
It'd be like that
Bite
video.
it.
What that mouth do?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. How are you doing
I'm
over
on.
there, M?
Uninviting her.
Hanging in there.
You're good?
I like
What do you
it.
have going on tonight? Do you have anything going on tonight?
Nope, because it's closed and I need to pay my bill. Donation, please.
Oh my God.
I want to pay my
So
rent.
speaking of, you know, people are really affected by this curfew. It's
sad.
it's amazing how it really is. It just trickles down and it really affects, you know what I mean, people's businesses, people's lives, people's livelihoods. I mean, over an incident that it's damn, it's unfortunate, but I know Okinawa is so sensitive when it comes to anything that deals with foreigners you know what I'm saying? Like, and then the locals, you know, anything. So it's kind of, it's unfortunate. But hopefully this weekend, everybody does a good job and we all follow the rules.
Isn't that crazy, though? You got to, like, rely on people to do what they're supposed to do. Like, hopefully nobody
I know,
does
you
anything
really do.
stupid
I mean, but if we
worst.
see somebody doing something, is it our job as well to, like, really
Always.
be,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Be like, hey, look, man, don't be, because you're going to mess it up for everybody, you know?
That's how it's got to be. You got to have that
Please
family
swap 'em.
mentality.
So anybody who's in the military, I give y'all, you know what I'm saying, the utmost, you know what I'm saying, respect and stuff like that. And like, because y'all really do, it's like these things that happen really do have an effect on y'all. And if y'all don't work together, people don't really look out for each other.
Yeah.
Man, it
You
just
really got to look at it like a
midnight to
sibling,
5,
man.
I know it's
Yeah.
midnight for that.
All
Oh.
ranks.
All ranks.
I thought, the 1 to 5 was.
He's like, man, that extra hour. That extra hour.
It does make a difference, though. When you're in the
Because
club, that
usually
extra
you leave
hour.
at 12 and then go home. Now people got to leave at 11.
Somebody's going to forget. Somebody's going to be like, it's 12 o'clock.
Somebody told me, they were like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Nah, the curfew at 1. I'm like,
Nah.
no, it's not.
That's bad when you know better than they do.
Yeah,
I'm a civilian, so it's like I kind of got. I mean, I gotta know
Yeah.
on some. Even though I kind of move freely throughout
I move
Okinawa.
freely, yeah.
Sorry, you know what I'm saying? I
Rub
move
it in.
free.
Go ahead.
Sorry, but I try to make sure my people around me make sure they follow the rules because I got, I
Well,
gotta
we
look out for
appreciate it.
y'all. You
Yeah,
know what I
we
mean? You know
appreciate
what I'm saying? I try.
Yeah, I know when I first got here in 2007, they had no alcohol ban, but we had to be back at 10 though.
What happened for that day?
It was a
Go
raid.
down late.
Oh,
10
okay.
PM, That's
Yep.
like
Yeah, that makes
10
sense.
tech school days.
Yeah, 10 is crazy.
Yeah, it was like 10. It was like nobody could drink or nothing for like a month.
I was out loaning that when I was like 15.
Yeah, it was
10
crazy.
PM.
I remember I was in sergeant's course during that time, and then like after a month,
Keeps bringing up the sergeant course. All right, King
Notice that.
Takeshi.
Just like
You know what I'm
a
saying?
bam!
This is, he
Getting
was
sponsored.
in the military. Just so y'all know, he was in the military. Support.
and after a month, it went to 12.
That's crazy.
But then you can drink alcohol.
Oh.
But you couldn't drink alcohol off base, only on base.
I just want to shout out all the viewers, you know what I'm saying, watching on live and also, you know what I'm saying,
I got
listening
one.
on the radio.
We're live out here.
Is it me?
I know.
Yeah,
Is it one of us?
Somebody did say what's up, DJ M, by the way, on mine. I don't know how.
Oh.
It's a Matthew
Oh, I got some
Tiger.
admirers.
Oh yeah, support
DJ
that.
M.
dog. Whoa, girl.
She's like,
Well, Matthew says hello.
she's like, what that
Hello,
profile
too.
look like?
Hey, so what does he look like? That's the
He just
question.
walked in
What's
though.
that-
Celine
what's that
Bird.
profile
She better
pic?
get
Hey, Celine.
Oh, she got perfect time. We got like another 20 minutes, girl.
I know.
She said, hold my stuff.
Okay, I see you.
Hold my stuff.
Finally.
What's going on?
Oh yeah, look, hey yo, Celine have been here like a whole 2 months, yo.
I know. Hey, we
Get a
all
picture.
try to make it tonight. You know what I'm saying? We'll make it. Should have been here too. I hope
I
he walks
tagged
in as
Will
well.
on here though.
Welcome back,
Yeah,
first
we gotta
time.
get her in
everything.
Yeah. She said, we need no extra mics now.
Yeah, we need extra mic. Oh,
We got the extra mic?
No.
Hey, Sharon is.
He's like, no.
not
Not
tonight.
your boy.
Tonight.
Not tonight. Yeah, y'all got, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to jump on.
It's all good.
It's all good.
What's a manly way of sharing a mic right now?
You know what it is?
Show us,
just-
show us,
Show us,
gentlemen.
girl.
What is the manly way of sharing a mic?
Just like that.
You gotta break that bitch off.
You just gotta speak. You gotta say it with your chest.
There you go. There you go.
You gotta throw a little bass on it. You know what I'm saying? Well, my opinion about this. Topic, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what
And
I'm
then you
saying?
just concur with whatever he says, so you don't have to lean in. Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
He
yeah,
right.
yeah, you right,
Cosign,
you right.
cosign.
Cosign.
Yep.
Cosign. We're going to take that 5-minute break, though. We're going to take that 5-minute break.
Okay, we're gonna let DJ M get on the ones and twos. You know what I'm saying? Throw a little music.
I just tagged y'all.
We gotta load that sound for.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm gonna.
DJ, there you go, girl.
Oh, and we're back.
Hello. Hello.
And we're back.
Testing.
Oh, sorry.
Boy, look at all that. Oh, look at
Hey,
all these
but,
pretty faces over there.
I know. So this month we're sponsored by Wing King. Shout out to Wing King.
Yeah.
Serves American food at EA in Chatham. They sell buffalo wings, lumpia sandwiches. Can we talk about the sandwiches?
Yeah, them chicken
Them
sandwiches on
sandwiches
point.
though.
Yeah.
Them
What
sandwiches remind me of home,
everybody
man.
went to Wing King?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
For
going
1,000
to
yen?
make. I'm about to confess something.
Oh, don't do it.
Wow.
Don't you do it.
Don't
I've
do
never
it, girl.
been to Wing King.
Wow.
Because every time I go there, it's closed.
Yeah, we
I
gotta
tried twice.
save Jen.
Hey, look, it
I
closed on
tried
Monday.
twice,
gotta
and
save
I
her.
know. I always go on a
tried
Monday,
twice?
apparently.
How do you try and not?
Because the first time I went, it was closed, and I was like, oh, and I didn't think about the day. I was just like, okay, it's closed, whatever. It's Okinawa, things are closed.
Tuesday this
And
Saturday.
the second time, I guess it was another Monday.
Oh.
And it was closed again, so I was like, damn it.
I've done that with some places around here.
You gotta be relentless, man.
Yeah, girl.
You gotta go again the next day.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fell from the sky. That's
Yeah, I was like, woo, savior.
It's raining mics over here.
So shout out to Wing King, you know what I'm saying, for sponsoring us. Really appreciate it. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Make sure y'all check out Wing King. I'm going to go to Wing King because I definitely
Yeah,
want to
you
try
are.
it. Everybody's
Shout out
told
to
me about
Anthony,
it.
the owner.
So we should all go maybe together and then we can talk about it
Yeah, we
next
can do that.
time. And we could talk about it next time. So is this a date? Do y'all
Yeah,
want to go on a
yeah,
date
yeah.
with Jen?
Hey, he'll bring in some free chicken for us.
Do
anyway.
y'all,
right now?
do y'all want to go on a date with Jen? Let's go.
Hey,
Are we going
would
after
be
this?
so lucky.
Hey, look, I'll tell him next week to bring in some chicken for us.
Ooh.
He'll bring in chicken.
Why he said next week?
better.
Nah, I gotta come back.
I mean,
I only gotta be on the radio.
Hey,
I'm just coming back. Like, I ain't gotta say nothing.
Hey, yeah, you can be sitting out
I work security or something.
Hey,
Yeah.
shout out to Chris White, you know what I'm saying? He be DJing too, you know what I'm saying? I met him through
might be my cousin.
Oh,
His
okay.
Same last name.
You never know.
Hit him up, fam.
Too funny, too funny. Okay, so let's switch gears a little bit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
just-
Since we have a lot of artists in the building, or we all have careers and things that we do that maybe entertainment wise, I have a question to pose to y'all. You know what I'm saying? How do y'all feel? Y'all ready for it? Y'all ready for it?
Oh.
So
Hey, girl, what's going
when
on?
y'all are in a relationship, when y'all decide to get into a relationship with somebody, things are going good. You get to know somebody like, oh man, she's great, he's great,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
you're,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
whatever you like. Sorry, I had to cover everybody.
That's fair.
And I'm
2017.
politically correct.
It's 2017.
2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
We're about
yeah.
to be in 2018.
Damn.
Okay.
So, is it
about
how if you guys are in a really kind of good place in your relationship, and then y'all get serious, and then you really want to do your entertainment, your music, your, you know, what I'm saying, movies or TV or writing or, you know, radio, and your partner isn't very supportive of that. Is it an immediate? Is it immediately where you're just like, you know, you're like, you know what? You don't do this. Do you make an exception? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are your opinions about it? Because some people are very like they're more coherent of like their partner. They're willing to kind of like sacrifice themselves for their partner's wishes out of respect for whatever reason.
Right.
Or do you the word compromise, which we'll talk about? Do you say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, sure, I'll do this for you. Or do you not?
Yeah,
because
that
this
person,
is what you want to
that
do.
person should never ask that of you, though.
On the same
Yeah,
page.
like you already had that coming into the relationship, just like anything else. So them asking you to like cut your dreams short or your passion is them not accepting you the way you are. You know, that's how I feel about it. So they should be supporting.
What
Unless
if it
it's something-
started like it was cool, and then all of a sudden now they always got something to say?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like they
can't
always
change
got like kind of like look like, you know, you always be out in the club doing
That's how they
shows.
felt the whole time, though, probably. But they were just thinking, okay, it's just a phase. He'll get over it. You know, he's not really all for that. And then when we get together, you know, because they gotta say it twice to make it legit.
Yeah.
We
It's
together,
together,
but
together.
now we together. You can't be doing all that. No, that's not cool.
You sign the terms and agreements in the beginning, so you can't really change. If I didn't change in the beginning, like I told you, this is what I want to do. It requires this much time. Are you willing to put up with that? And she says, or he says, yes. You
Then
gotta,
that's what
you
it
gotta
is.
rock with that,
Yeah.
or else I can just do it solo dolo and meet somebody else on the way.
Then again,
And
it's
what
all
about you?
It's all about trust, though. You know what I feel me? Because like, if y'all in a committed relationship, y'all should be able to know, like, all right, this is your boundary. This is my boundary. I'm not gonna overstep this boundary. I'm not gonna talk to these certain people if you don't respect me talking to these certain people. And that's just like out of consideration for whoever you're dealing with. Because in a sense, like, you just don't. At the end of the day, you gotta come home to that person.
So is it their fault?
It's not.
Is it
necessarily.
insecurity, or is, you know what I'm saying?
I feel
Because
like-
in that case,
I feel like they
like-
should be working on something themselves as well. You know what I'm saying?
That's big.
You got to respect the hustle. If you're hustling and I'm hustling, it won't be a problem.
Yeah, you don't have time to worry about me
Why are
then.
you worried about me?
No.
No. Like having your own thing.
If you're focused on something you're trying to build, then there won't ever be a problem because you'll both be focused on getting stuff done, and then you can put it all together at the end.
Absolutely.
They are more likely to worry about that if they don't have anything going on. They're just sitting at home waiting for you to get back.
Riding the wave, then
exactly.
Of course
then
it's gonna be a problem.
exactly.
You're not gonna be able to give your full undivided attention to someone.
Plus, they'll understand it better because they have their own thing going on. They don't have to be the same thing; it just be their passion.
Right.
You know, they like to paint or they like to skateboard or whatever it is. You know, they get it. They're like, I understand.
Like, baby, I went skating today.
Yeah, that's great. I just did a concert with 100,000 people, but we both working.
No, I agree because I think for me it's really important, especially out of my, you know what I'm saying, like getting out of the marriage and things like that. I really kind of looked at the situation a little different. I was so consumed with my emotions and my feelings in that relationship that I really, when I was in Virginia, I could have taken advantage of like being in the States because I've been in Japan like majority of my life, and I was in the States. People actually understood what I was saying without like squinting the eyes and using hand like sign language.
Slow down.
Like, no, car. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was, and I didn't take advantage of the fact that I could have really like gotten to radio or you know really hit the open mics and performed and really worked on my craft because I was so worried about something else. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like coming here. I think for me in my life, Okinawa was necessary because it made me really realize what's really important in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I love to write and I love creativity and the fact that, you know, I've had the ability to meet such great artists, you know what I'm saying, and creative people and supportive people. It's like, man, it's my time. And if you can't respect what I'm doing, if you can't support where I'm trying to go, even if I'm broke for a little while or whatever the situation is, if you can't respect that, I am not going to compromise because either you are with me and we're doing this and you can do your thing and I'll support you and we can be two pillars that stand together, you know what I'm saying, and work on us, or you just gonna have to keep it moving and understand I'm gonna be around maybe a lot of men, you know what I'm saying, because it is a male dominated type career, you know what I mean, entertainment or anything like that. But it doesn't mean I'm going to be disrespectful. And it doesn't mean I'm going to be out here, you know what I'm saying, because I'm focused on what I'm trying to do. It's not about, like, I feel like that's small-minded. Like, you're worried about the wrong thing.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're worried about the wrong thing. If I'm supporting you as well, like, we can really be a team. And that's the only thing that's going to work in a relationship with me. Is like, you got to be on my team. If you're not on my team, I'm not giving up my passion and my dream. I'm not going to give it up for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because compromise is not where it's at. Like, you're going to be 10 years from now and be like, man, we shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if they ain't even with you anymore.
Right.
They have to be
that's going to kill.
the stress reliever, not the stressor. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the
That's
day,
the
you
big
just
thing.
got to cut the dead weight, man.
Now, they should be propping you up,
Just
man, not
cut
pulling
the
you
dead
back
weight.
either, though. You know,
Yeah.
I don't even think it's a
Awesome.
compromise. I think that's you just giving in. Like, it's not even a compromise.
Right, because you think maybe that's all you got or that's all you get. No, you can have somebody that's going to support you. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be on your side, on your team. That's going to be like, you know what? I know
100.
what you're trying to do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Trying
that's
to
the
get this
difference in
money.
what you were saying before. Do you just cut them off right away? If it's somebody that you're serious about, that shouldn't even be a question.
No, it shouldn't.
No, they should be there with you. Oh,
Yep.
okay, what did you do in the studio today? I drive you there. You know, I'll listen to the tracks and make sure they sound good or whatever. You know, I've had that before. So that makes a huge difference. You know what I mean? Like, you feel more motivated and it makes it a lot better. And like you were saying, they
does.
should be supporting you because it's benefiting them too.
It
The
is.
better I am at whatever I'm doing, the better off we both will be. 'Cause
Right.
it's a team.
And then you come into it and it's like, yo, we're doing this together. So when you walk into a place or whatever, it's like, yo, it's me and you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about like the emotional heartstrings and all this stuff because look, I got you got me. You know what I'm saying? But we're working on our craft or whatever it is, whether it be skateboarding or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Getting
whatever it
money,
is.
though.
You know, it's a good example of that, and I, you know, I'm not a huge fan of him or anything, but Conor McGregor, like him and his wife, like he was dead broke, but all he did was like work out and fight, and she had to work and support both of them, and now look where they at. You know what I mean? Because she didn't leave him. She didn't say, you know what, you lost your job, and all you do is go out and go to that gym for 12, 14 hours a day, and I'm here by myself. What'd she say? I'm going to drive you there. I go to the matches with you, and I look at them. So that's how it's
believe
supposed
in
to
that.
be. You know what I mean?
I absolutely believe
Now
in
they're
that.
both reaping the benefits.
I absolutely believe in that. I believe in that. I believe
that
that is
$30 million
absolutely
check.
possible.
That's
Hey.
that's benefit for you. Yeah.
What about you, DJ M? How you feel?
teamwork is a dream work.
I love the dream work.
She was like, I'm gonna hit you
I mean,
with
especially you being a
one-liners.
female DJ, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be in the clubs. You're going to be probably approached by, you know what I'm saying, the opposite sex. I mean, it really does take, you know what I'm saying, a man, a confident man to be with a woman, you know, just speaking from my own experience, to be with a woman that is in this type of field or doing these types of things, because you can easily be like, who that? Who's that?
Yep.
Who talking to you now?
Yep.
What's going on? And you're like, yo, chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Just let me have you.
Like in a club setting, I would say, because like even when I did the promotion stuff, like I was getting a lot of hate for that, and I was just like, you know, yeah, I'm friendly, yeah, I'm making friends, but I'm not gonna
Step.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're, like, you know, like your boundaries.
Yeah.
And guys too, y'all know. I mean, the groupie life is real. You know, you ain't gotta be really famous. You know what I mean?
No.
No.
Oh wait, you on stage 10 minutes ago. What's up? That's all it takes. That's
Right.
literally all it is. So you
Right.
just gotta be strong enough to
Groupie
know.
life.
Both of you gotta be strong enough.
You do.
You know,
You
what I mean?
have to.
You
You
gotta
have
be
to
strong enough to
understand.
resist, and she gotta be
Absolutely.
strong enough to trust it.
Knowing
That's a
like
good
even, you know,
hashtag right
dating like a guy who, you know what I'm saying, is an artist and does music, and then you're like, oh, he got a whole bunch of pretty women in his video, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, can you handle that? You know what I'm saying? Can you handle him doing shows and having women, you know, come at him or do stuff like that? And I looked at it, I was like, man, it goes back to the topic when we talked about, can you date a stripper? And I was,
I missed that one.
well, we were talking about, can you date a stripper? And just like as a woman or a man, I'm like, absolutely, I could date a stripper. I was like, go ahead, baby, slang that dick.
It's,
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah,
coming
what
home. Because at the end of the day, I look at it like, if we really have something, if we have like a mutual respect for one another and we have an open communication, I can deal with certain things as long as you don't try to like keep me in the dark. Like, I'll be in the
Right.
show like, girl, you better throw them ones, because guess where them ones is going?
Yeah,
In
man.
my pocket. You know what
Shoot
I'm saying?
itchy
Pay my
game.
bills.
I mean,
Shoot itchy games.
That all comes with the communication. Because I think we said that. Well, I said that it was fine if you knew.
Yeah. Shout out to
I
our
said I
fans
think
out
that
there, man.
It was fine if you knew
Absolutely.
like that the person was a stripper coming into the relationship. Then that would be
Dozo.
everybody
Dozo.
say hi, everybody say hi.
Dozo.
Chris, stop trying to invite everybody in
Hey,
here.
man,
We
I'm
gonna
trying to
have,
get
like, 50
everybody up in this
people.
motherfucker,
We gonna have
yo.
50 people in the
Party.
studio.
About translator.
Dozo.
Yeah. So absolutely, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, it is about respect. It really is. And it depends on your relationship too. It takes a lot of maturity.
Yep.
Yo.
If your boyfriend or girlfriend is getting a lot of attention, I'll be proud, because at the end of the day, he's coming home with me.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mine.
I like that. A lot of people don't think about it that way.
Yeah,
That's
I think of
compliment.
that. Hey, that's how I been thinking.
Stare at my
Like,
girl, like, of course.
trophy, yo.
all of
Because
y'all.
I know, because at the end of the day, right, at the end of the day, it's like, I know, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this is what's
Yeah.
gonna happen. Like, they gonna hold me down. And it could be a little bit, it can make you a little bit nervous, you know what I'm saying, in situations, especially if you've been hurt a lot and stuff like that. But if you go into it with maturity and say, you know, I'm gonna give this person an opportunity and we can work this out and we can make it work and we can really support one another, then absolutely, I think you know what I'm saying, I'm all about a team. Like, I am all about that. Like, like, if I'm gonna be with somebody, it gotta be a team. If we on any kind of competitive, like, it's different competitive, like, okay, we go bowling and we competing against each other, but I'm talking about competing where it's like, oh, why are you doing that? Yeah, like,
Yep,
that
yep.
just, yeah,
Yep.
it just ain't gonna work. It just ain't gonna work. At the end of the day, that's how I feel.
Oh.
Gotta be
What
on
you
the same
got?
page.
You over there making like noises, and I'm trying to figure out what's.
No,
he's like,
I'm
oh,
reading my comments right now.
okay, what you got? What's the comments?
Somebody hit me up in this PM. Hold on a second.
That's different. That's a little different. It ain't. You took the P out of the M already. You know what I mean? Like, you want to read it?
Nah, I ain't reading that.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I got a question.
Oh, your question.
Love
It,
food.
it
Turn
made
the
me-
tables
I
on
know.
you, Jen.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You done turned the
It made me
tables
think,
Are we going to do
so-
sexual questions yet?
No. This
You
is
said, are we
nothing.
doing sexual
It
questions?
just went along with, like, you know, sticking to a plan and following your dream, all that stuff. But how do y'all feel about the law of attraction? Like, do you believe in the law of attraction?
Positive
That is-
thinking.
yeah, like you attract what you fear, you attract what you are, you attract what
Yeah.
you think.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's a lot of what I've been
Absolutely.
reading lately. You know,
Yes.
The Alchemist or
The
Alchemist.
Alchemist is good, man.
The Secret.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, that's a good book.
The Secret and all
I like
that
book.
stuff.
Mhm.
I don't know about that one.
concept, no, but I mean, to be honest, but it's the same
It
concept
is,
of
for the
like,
most part, yeah.
I mean, The Secret is just about, I mean, it's kind of more of a commercial version,
fluffier, yeah.
a commercial version of what they're saying, but it's the easier version of what, you know, they kind of break it down where
You-
explain what law of attraction is so people know. Like, so
Well,
you,
For
attract.
me, what from my understanding is pretty much like you become what you think. You know.
Yeah.
If you exude positivity, you attract that. You know what I'm saying? If you are sad, you are depressed, you're gonna attract that.
Misery loves company.
So yeah, absolutely. You just gotta, whatever you think, whatever you want to become, you have to think it and feel it.
You have to know it. Like, it's like, this is me. Yeah, I am this. I'm just not that. I'm not there yet, but I'm about to be. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
people will see that. It radiates.
Oh, yeah.
It'll come. It's like gravity.
Yeah, it draws them to it. It's
Absolutely.
either contagious or they see something, a bit of them inside of you, and they're like, "Oh, okay, I see."
It
I see
might
what
spark
they're doing
somebody else to do their thing.
Yeah.
It's just
right.
I think the problem with those books, though, like The Secret and all that stuff, is people look at it just on the surface, and they're like, "Okay,
The materialistic. I want $1 million.
If I think about being rich, I'm gonna be rich."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just sit there.
No, you gotta put in.
No,
the work.
you got
but-
exactly.
Discipline.
What you
consistency.
think you become, but only because you act on it. You know what I mean? Like, if you think about being successful and then you do things to be successful because you thought about it, then you will be successful. But they take the middle part out of it way too much, and they just say, "I think about it, then I become it," and they didn't do anything to go from A to
work,
B
to make that work.
or A to C. They forgot B
Right.
Yeah, to
completely.
make it come to light. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I absolutely believe in that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so.
I never read that book, but I always been like that.
Right. I mean,
like
I
The Secret,
grew
too.
up.
He said a lot.
I grew up with like a pretty positive, like my dad was like a really positive guy, so he was always like, you know what I'm saying, every day is a good day, some days are better than the rest. And that's what I grew up with, you know what I'm saying? So for me, there are bad days and bad things happen, but it doesn't have to like trickle down, and like your life isn't necessarily bad. Look at everything that you have, and look at everything, you know what I'm saying? Like look at things that, you know, I don't know, I feel like I've been so fortunate and so lucky, and like the people in my life and the people that I've met and the opportunities I've had. I mean, gosh, like if I think about all the people
It's
I've
all
met
part of
just
your
living
story.
in Japan,
Yep.
like I have met some really, I mean, amazing people.
And that's
You know what I'm
because
saying?
you were positive and you had a good energy, and then you just draw that to you. That is a big thing for a lot of people. They always wonder, like, why is it always like this? Because you always think like that.
Right.
You got to change the way you think.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I completely believe
But it's
that.
so hard. As easy and as cut and dry as we're being with that, there's some people that just won't understand.
No.
They just don't get it because they
They're like,
haven't
no, but I haven't.
thought
you know.
differently or wanted to. They're like closed-minded. And I've been seeing that a lot lately. And I try and stay away from it because, you know, you can't help everyone.
No.
But
That's like actually how you, like, last time we had the show together where we were both here, you said something like, and this was like off air, I think, where you were saying like, oh, what did you always want to do? And then I was just like, oh, that. And you were like, well, why haven't you? Or why
Right.
won't you? And I was like,
it makes you like,
yeah. And
Yeah,
that's
it should.
definitely like, you know, you say like closed-minded. When you said that, like, I went home and I was like, why don't I, like,
that's my job. That's what I feel like. I
Yeah.
just want to be that person to just make you think differently. Like, this is what I wanted to do. Why didn't I do it? Why
Yeah.
can't I do it? What can I do from this point forward now that I recognize that to change
Right.
it? Like that's what I feel like
Right.
we all should be for everybody, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I completely believe in that. I feel like we're supposed to be here to uplift each other, you know what I'm saying? And really support one another. And, you know, I think that, I mean, I do Lyrical Lounge for kind of that reason, you know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't do it, you know, I don't know who would really do it. You know what I'm saying? I
don't
get
think
people to come
anybody.
out.
No.
I mean, but
think
I
so.
try to, and I do it because I see that there's something lacking, and I feel like there's so many talented people that, you know what I'm saying, like out here that just deserve an
They
opportunity.
just need
And
to
you did
push.
something about it.
I had to do something about it
Yeah.
because it was kind of selfish too, because I didn't have any place for myself. So I was like, man, I can't be the only one out here that just wants to come out and just like get on a mic. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I did it.
That's
You're
what
right.
makes
I
you
mean,
different, though. There's so many people that probably had that same thought, but
Yep.
you made the move to do it.
Yep.
And then you opened it up for everybody else. So
Right.
I know everybody appreciates you for doing that. Absolutely.
Because you probably went through the same steps, the same mental process that all the other people who didn't start it. They probably thought of the stuff that could go wrong. They thought about, oh, it might fail, or
What if
or
people
somebody,
don't come?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
might lose money. You probably went through all that, but you still did it, and that's what separates the
Right.
doers from the thinkers. You know what I mean? Like you still go past every obstacle that may be, and you find a way to get around it and over it. So
I think it's important. I mean, I think when it comes down to something you love, it really don't.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Like money and all that stuff. Like I could tell you right. I don't.
Yeah, that will
I really,
come.
I'm not worried about that. My concern is not really that right now. Eventually, yeah, of course, I want to, you know what I'm saying, do things and make certain money. But at this point in my life, I just know I just got to be doing and working towards that goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, I got to stay in this lane. I got to keep pushing because I keep meeting people that can help me later. And not just that, like the relationships I'm like building with people,
Yep.
it's like amazing because it's like, you know, you get the support, or, you know, you're just like, damn, like this is really where I'm supposed to
and
be
then people look
every
up to you.
day.
They're dependent on you to do everything that you know have done so
Nice.
far.
Yeah. No
plus
pressure.
more.
No pressure.
Jeez.
Feel the pressure.
Oh my God.
Absolutely, the pressure is what should drive you to
Yeah,
keep going,
no,
you
you're
know?
right, and I feel it because I canceled Lyrical Lounge
Yeah.
yesterday, and then
But
when
you held
people-
yourself accountable. Though. That's the difference.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I canceled it because I'm like, man, you know what? I just gave it's curfew. Ain't nobody gonna come. And then people was hitting me up like, hey,
What's going on with
hey,
you?
I got some fire.
And that's
I'm
a good
like,
sign right
damn
there.
it, you got fire? I'm like, you got fire? I
open for
gotta do
fire.
it.
Fire.
I gotta
Open
up
for
a
fire.
I gotta hear the fire. I was like, I can't deny him his flame. You know what I'm saying?
Pass the torch.
It's the heat, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Tie it all back in.
Hey, I missed that fire there.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, it was pretty dope. I
Yeah.
mean, the DJ started freestyling. I was like,
Damn.
I love this.
That was a movement. Like,
It was good. You were there. Yeah, it was good.
First.
Yeah.
Like, there's people singing, there's people rapping, there's people getting up there just doing like straight off the top poetry. It was all kinds of things, and
It was just, it was so, I didn't know who was going to, I kept telling people like, yo, it might just be like us, like me, the DJ, and like the one guy that came with the DJ. I was like, it might be us, but guess what? Nobody knows who's in here. So we could do a fire, you know what I'm saying? Like video of you spitting. And then but then like people just started coming in and I was just like, oh, okay, we could actually do something. It was a cool vibe. The DJ really set it off for me. Shout out
no
to DJ
alcohol.
Dweebs, and there was no alcohol.
Yeah.
No
And
alcohol.
that tells you something about your earlier question. Do you need it? No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You just need that fire.
You just need that fire in life. So
law
that
of
see, and you
attraction.
know what I'm saying? All of it, you know, right? Absolutely, I do believe in that. Like at this point in my life, I feel like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I absolutely feel like that. I feel like if I was not here in Okinawa, I would not have been on this radio show. I wouldn't have realized how much I love being on the radio. I wouldn't have fell in love with writing again and being creative. I wouldn't have shot the video 13 with such a great, you know what I'm saying, director and videographer, you know what I'm saying, Art Dilla. I wouldn't even
Shout
have
out to
met
Art Dilla.
Art Dilla. Shout out to
Exactly.
Art Dilla. You know what I'm saying? The people that are in my life and the artists that I've come across and the people that I've had an opportunity to talk about music and, you know what I'm saying, things with, like, I am exactly where I'm supposed to be, and everything bad and good that happened to me in my life has brought me here to this day
Yep.
with y'all and with everybody else, and I will not take nothing back.
Yep. I'm
Nothing.
glad to hear somebody else saying that. Because
I was about to cry.
My bad. I got
No,
real
no,
serious.
no.
I was
feel
getting,
so
I was getting
passionately
emotional.
about
I was getting.
Nah,
You know what I'm
I
saying? I feel so
I was-
passionately about like where I'm at in my life because
Yeah.
I was going through it a year
Yeah.
ago. Whew, I was going through it. You know what I'm saying? Lord knows I was having a hard time. And the fact that I'm here right now and after everything and being completely broke and you know what I'm saying? And not having a house or a place to stay, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit, it's nice to come back. Oh my God, absolutely.
But that's so
Absolutely.
many people don't even look at it like that. You know, they look at the everything they've been through, and it's like, why did that happen to me? Why did it have to be like this? Why am I the target? Instead of looking at this is what helped me grow. This is what helped me become who I'm supposed to be. You know, it's a part of your story, and you're gonna be able to like relate to other people and help them get through whatever because of what you went through. So people got to remember that.
With that being said,
Oh, with that being
it
said.
sounds official right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
yes.
Oh, we
about
got
to
about
clip.
a minute and some change.
Actually, we only got like 50-some seconds, because we got a outro.
No, it's right there.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, we got an outro that we
Oh,
gotta
I'm
play.
sorry.
right
we
on,
got an
right
outro.
on.
My bad.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we got
outro.
outro.
I heard that
I'm
outro.
sorry, Em. Sorry, Em. You're right. We got an outro.
That outro fire though. Right?
Yeah, it's
Fire. We can't
Yeah.
deny the people
Yeah, the
fire.
Hey, so
phrase
with
of
that
the
being
night right
said, we're going to see
can't deny
y'all
the
next
flame.
week. You know what I'm saying?
See you next week, next Saturday. We're gonna be right here. You know
And we're
what
going to
I'm
have
saying?
some sex topics to talk about, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We've been lacking for like a month and a half
It's
now.
cool. I mean, we can
I'm
talk
just saying.
about dick next Saturday.
Yeah, slinging that.
Oh,
Shoot
pussy.
itchy game,
Yeah,
yo.
now.
Shoot
We
itchy
got like
game.
15 seconds left.
So
Yeah.
next Saturday, dick and pussy. We'll be
Jiggle
here.
Like
together?
76.
Yeah.
Like, they
Bam.
be-
70,
Take us out.
76.1 on the Heat Koza, Okinawa's hot radio
Fire.
show. Flames.
And take us
Don't
out.
deny the people the flames. The fire?